for New York. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Vassell. Castle outside. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3. Nails it from 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Brunson outside. And he buries his first look.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Fox. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And it's New York with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well. But the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
And San Antonio has possession after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Vassell's shot is good.
What a response from Vassell, coming right back with a 3 of his own.
Pass to Bridges. Brunson surveys. Out to Bridges for 3. Rebounded by Fox.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Bridges. Fires from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Castle against Bridges. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket on the night.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Hart from long range. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Victor Wembanyama, shooting 1.
Stand the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down 3-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Towns. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Here's Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Over Brunson, and it's Fox missing. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. And it's all from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Fox left side. They set the screen. Vassell outside. The 3 is up. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Knicks shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now here's Castle, coming off a terrific game against New York. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Bridges. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night. Here's Brunson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Brunson, no good on the free throw. We'll stand the postseason is just around the corner now. How hard is it to stay focused when you know the season is coming to an end?
Well, it's certainly hard for those teams that have locked in their spots. It's very easy to lose focus here in the home stretch. But for those still fighting for a spot, finishing well in the regular season has got to be the priority right now.
Towns can't get it to go. The Spurs have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Wembanyama finds Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. Goes up on the wing. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Back to Brunson. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
That shot wide open. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Here's Champagnie. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Brunson. 32 points for him last game against San Antonio.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Now here's Bridges. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good, Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Here's Fox. Still no points. Pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Brunson. Now here's Towns. There's the triple. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 15.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 15. Over Fox. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Barnes, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Castle outside to the wing on the left. Outside Barnes. No good with the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here's Towns. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama down low, working on Robinson. Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks with the lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Spurs. I asked the coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Outside Hart. Left side Brunson. Shoots it from the corner. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Here's Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Champagnie. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. And the switch here also for New York. Sohan's checked in. Here's Robinson. He's scoreless. Alvarado outside. Pass to Sohan. Rebound San Antonio.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Fox outside. The 3 from Barnes. Buries it from 3. Barnes has got 5 now.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sohan. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the middle. Here's Barnes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around. finding the best looks they can and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Knicks trail by 8. Alvarado outside. Pass to Clarkson. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And he gets that one.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Takes a step back. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Bridges. No points yet. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Number 51, Mohamed Diawara.
Spurs lead by 8. Here's Harper. 13 points in the win against New York.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Castle left side. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Castle against Clarkson. The 3 ball. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with Castle, and it's Cornette in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Cornette passes to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Harper. No made baskets yet. Drops in the 3.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And it's Clarkson missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, excellent decision-making from Castle to set up his teammate.
Knicks trail by 11. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Bridges against Johnson. On the wing, Clarkson. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Spurs lead by 9. Castle outside. Into the lane. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Alvarado, takes a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Castle outside. Cornette sets a screen. Castle against Clarkson from the right block. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. On the wing, Clarkson. He's guarded by Castle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Castle outside. Three-pointer. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Elbow shot on the way. And it's Clarkson missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Harper. Anunoby covering. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 5. The Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Robinson passes to Bridges. Off target from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Towns outside. Pass to Alvarado. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. On target from range. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Anunoby takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
Fox, the pass to Olynyk. Pass to Vassell. Back to Olynyk. Out to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night. San Antonio leading by 6. Vassell outside. San Antonio again can't hit. New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Alvarado outside. Towns left side. 5 on the clock. Anunoby for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Now here's Fox. No points so far. Olynyk passes to Fox. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Pass to Bridges. Towns outside. Six to shoot. Towns owning it inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, VA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. And it's Harper in for Castle. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Here's Harper. He's got 5. And there's the screen. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Knicks trail by 7. Towns finds Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Harper pulls it in. Spurs lead by 7. Outside Wembanyama. Fox right side. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Kicks it out Towns. Launches it. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 11 points.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. From the top of the key, he buries it. Wembanyama's got 22 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Barnes against Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Pass to Harper. Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama up top. Robinson defending. And the shot goes down.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. And makes it with the kiss. 16 points for him.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
A deep 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson with it. He's got 15. Stolen by Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Brunson defending. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's Fox missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
To the inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Anunoby. Robinson's got 8.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Shamet. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle against Bridges. Back to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Oh, Brunson with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Fox surveying the D. Wembanyama up top, covered by Towns. Wembanyama, pass to Fox, and stolen by Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. Brunson finds Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Champagnie. To the wing, right side. Wembanyama down low, covered by Towns. Wembanyama screen. 3-pointer, Fox. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. The shot off that time. It's been all alone for the New York Knicks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, psst, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging.
Here's Brunson. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Here's Brunson, kicks it out Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Castle against Bridges. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 11 points.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Towns is screen on Fox. Towns outside. Let's go with a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Vassell. From downtown. The rebound by Bridges. New York leading by 5. Now it's Hart. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. The shot's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And here's Vassell from the arc. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at New York. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
Well, for the Knicks, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Outside Brunson. Towns outside. From deep. Rebounded by Castle.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Castle on the wing. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Bridges, a screen on Fox. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight, and it's Vassell penetrating. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard and see the small forwards who have been picking the most pockets this season. 4th, OG Anunoby.
These guys do as much damage with their defense as they do with their offense. I mean, they can swoop in for the steal anywhere on the floor.
Well, knowing that you have a lockdown guy at this position on defense helps you be more aggressive on that side.
Left side Hart. Back to Anunoby. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. Spurs trail by 7. Castle outside. Back to Fox. Puts up a three. They get it back. Here's Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Now Brunson. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Hart. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Fox left side, beyond the arc. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Now here's Brunson. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. And Towns slams it home.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim, no mercy.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
To the right side. Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Fires for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Shoots. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Pass to Towns. Now Brunson. He's covered by Fox. And it's New York with another.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Three-pointer, Fox. Oh, an absolute bomb by Fox.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Outside Brunson. Towns against Wembanyama, and the basket is good. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Brunson. Another one falls for New York.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Brunson against Fox. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Bridges outside. Hart from long range. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Champagny. Three-pointer, Fox. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
From 9 feet out. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Here's Fox. 6 points for him. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Brunson against Fox. Pass to Champagny. Right side, Wembanyama. Looking to end the run. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
Victor Wembanyama. Shooting one.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back over to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Wembanyama. Give him 35. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. And stolen by Brunson. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And that one drops for him. Robinson's got 10.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Bridges against Castle. Left side, Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Robinson with a block. Outside Hart. And it's New York scoring again.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Fox against Brunson. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For San Antonio, Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagny. And it's Harper in for Fox. Clarkson's checked in for New York. New York on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 40 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Outside Brunson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. And a switch here also for New York. Dadier, he's checked in for Towns.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Clarkson against Castle. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Dadier. 1:06 left in the third quarter here. Down low. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Luke Cornette.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And a switch here also for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Dadier. Free throw no good for Robinson. Spurs trail by 16. Inside, here's Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The Castle has been outstanding here, giving the defense more than they can handle.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. They get the rebound. Pass to Bridges. The three. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds now. Puts it up from 12. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
A strong finish by Anunoby. He gives 100% effort.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Knicks, OG Anunoby.
Mind the lanes.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
You gotta like Anunoby's development so far. Not just a stellar defender, but also very versatile offensively. OG's become an impactful two-way wing.
Castle with it. He's got 15. Three seconds left.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move. And he jams it home with authority. And so it's the New York Knicks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Alvarado outside. Towns outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 32 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Now Fox. Down low. Here's Cornette. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Towns for 3. Harper pulls it in. Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Fox. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Here's Towns. He's guarded by Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's the 3. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Yeah, good luck moving Towns off his spot. He'll fight for every rebound.
And here's Fox. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. To the paint. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
Barnes finds Fox. Got a piece of it. Alvarado with a steal. Towns passes to Robinson. Clarkson for three. Connects from downtown.
Clarkson playing the percentages in that short corner.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 18. Cornette sets a screen. Fox right side. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Clarkson for three. And again, New York with the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
For San Antonio, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Harper. Cornette passes to Fox. Back to Cornette. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Barnes. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Towns has got 38 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Clarkson, right side. San Antonio with a rebound. Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Now Vassell. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coach's challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about him?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Olynyk for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Olynyk's got himself on the board with a three there.
Yeah, Olynyk will roam around the perimeter hunting for three.
Clarkson outside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
On the wing, Fox. Alvarado defending. Fox, the pass to Olynyk. Vassell outside. Spurs need to get one up here from deep. Harper. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Harper passes to Olynyk. Here's Vassell. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula, And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Castle subbed in for Harper. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And that one falls for Towns.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
Fox outside. And he makes it.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Knicks leading by 21. Pass to Shamet. Now Bridges. Outside Hart. Here's Shamet. Outside Brunson. There's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Fast break. Here comes New York. And it's powered home by Towns.
How about Towns rumbling down that court, completing the break.
Now here's Fox. There's a screen. Here's Champagnie. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. Here's Hart. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Fox outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defense getting overly physical with Fox, but he makes them pay, earning the and one opportunity.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. Free throw, no good for Fox. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Dan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Pass to Champagnie. They set the pick. Launches a three. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Alvarado outside. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Towns. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Fox. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Sohan's checked in for New York. Here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Alvarado. Over to the wing. Here's Sohan. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Spurs trail by 21. Fox outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Shamet. Now Robinson to the paint. New York working the ball around now. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Robinson. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Fox outside. Shoots. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J. Knicks leading by 17. Alvarado with it. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Vassell outside. Here's Champagny. Outside Fox. Outside Vassell. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Now Alvarado. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.